Yo, what's good? What's good? What is up, y'all? Ooh, look at gold. Yo, am I on the right TikTok live? I'm not on the right TikTok live. Hey, yo, Sloke, I'm on a different TikTok live, bro. Hold up, let me let me end this one. Hey, hold on, I gotta sign into the right TikTok. I wonder if I was on the wrong TikTok live yesterday. Yo, what is up? What's good, YouTube? One second, y'all. Fuck. All right, now we should be good. Dude, was I even on the right TikTok live yesterday? Think we're good now? Think we're good now? All right. Where the hell were we, man? Okay, you got gold. Nothing really to trade on gold yet. I do like the pullback, though. Was waiting for that. Hey, appreciate the likes, Angie. This probably just grinds all day, to be honest with you. And I don't know if I even have an entry on it. But this probably just grinds all day. So yesterday, that move into the close from like noon to close, all of that bullish order flow formed a bullish fair value gap yesterday afternoon. So something to be, but that was also key level supply though, so it's not as valid to me, right? Forming a bullish fair value gap through supply. I probably won't try to trade a short into it, to be honest. That's in layman's terms. That's what I'm talking about. Probably won't try to trade a short into it. Still a bullish market. But if you're gonna take liquidity, it would be down there. I don't think we get much of a pullback though. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna watch it trade for a sec. Electric feel. Yo, what's good, Options? Welcome back, brother. We're back. We're back. Hey, yo, TikTok, appreciate the likes, y'all. I'm gonna grab another drink real quick. Tricky ass spot to trade, man. To be honest. What are you using to simulate NQ? Any futures broker will allow you to simulate NQ. Pretty much any futures broker should allow you to do that. Man, really the only trade today, and it's not going to be super um TA based, is you can just look to take continuation longs because this honestly probably grinds up. SPY probably close. What is it? 610.50 right now. He curled out of the ascending wedge. This probably just closes. Yeah, this probably closes like 612. Just continuation longs. Probably pretty limited pullbacks today because it is Friday. It's probably just like an all go 611.50 close. It won't even be the biggest day, but if there's going to be any trades, it's probably the one, to be honest. We'll see what happens. Yo, what's good, Walker? What's up, Jacob? How y'all doing, man? Yeah, take it easy, brother. Hood been going crazy. Gold's calling your name? What's there to trade on gold? Gold looks like it can set up for next week. I don't know if there's a trade on that. Oh, shit. I mean, I would let this curl below 880s, though. I do like the way it's setting up, but I'm thinking more next week. Equal highs resistance there, coming down. I would imagine we go ahead and break this order block at 28. That is the most interesting mover today, though. Give you that much. I probably had better luck watching this than in Q. There's got to be a gap right here that we've inverted. Jesus. That's a big red day. Holy shit, this is holding the most diabolical trend line I think I've ever seen. I would like to take a trade today. I just don't think it's gonna set up for anything. Hey, Adam, appreciate the follow, man. How much do the contracts move? Well, I trade micros, so this will move like I think it's like 250 a tick. $1 a tick. 10 ticks is a point, so like $10 a point. And that was a 50-point sell-off. So one micro gold contract be like a $500 trade from the highs of that to the low. But that's a really big swing because that's the hourly. This shit could pull back into the gap. I don't really see it happening on a Friday like today, but it could. I'll keep an eye on that. If it pulls back into the gap. Ugh. How do we split here? Oh shit, that ain't it, is it? Oh, here we go. Ew, this one's ugly as hell. What the fuck? Where's my candles at? Okay, here we go. You could maybe take a buy on gold if we break the intraday lows and then follow up with selling exhaustion and buying momentum back above 2900s under the assumption that this doesn't go ahead and sweep the damn sell stops from earlier this week, which it is a Friday, so that's not the most likely thing to happen. There's just not a lot of great setups today. This shit wasn't a wedge yesterday, so it actually broke out of the wedge. Yeah, it's trading into external now. I don't really... there's not like a ton to trade on it. Like intraday, if you're sneaking, get in and out. Ultimately, it's probably just curls up today with lower volume and has like a decent close. It's a scary swing trade though if we do run into supply and then this rejects all the way back down. I'm not sure about that, Ro. Honestly, I focus so much on just trading the NQ futures. I don't really follow that too much, to be honest with you. Holy shit, this is like the same setup as yesterday if you look closely. $40 bounce off 110, or sorry, 100. Bullish order block form there. If that holds, probably get a high a day break. As far as the entry on it, yeah, it's just tough. Yeah, this is the exact same setup as yesterday. Almost exactly, and that was down here. You're not filling this gap on a Friday, by the way. I'm going to take that off the chart. At this point, you're not filling a fucking gap right there. This is almost the same thing. It's just more extended and sideways, but ultimately the same shit's happening. Accumulation, manipulation, displacement. Same thing. Accumulation, manipulation, displacement, breaks high day, keeps moving. Just a little more blurry because it's not as right. It's more sideways. Boring day. That's what I'm saying. Like I could take a trade. It would just be continuation long on like a pullback, but it's just not a great. You know what I mean? Now we're trading into external ranges. I don't really have a TP. TP on this, considering that we broke out of the wedge yesterday on the hourly, would just be just price action based. I don't even really have a TP. Be a high day break and then see what the price action looks like, and just yeah, mental TPs. And as far as the stops, like probably fit it somewhere in this 22,100 range, but we'll see. Ooh, give me that break at 29. We'll see. Shit, I might try to take a scalp on gold with what is that, Monday's low a day as my stop, because I really don't think off of a 60 point. I mean, you have the equal high bearish order block there, which isn't a good look. But gold's been on a bender. It's a Friday, lower volume, starting to get a little later in the day. Already had a 60-point bleed off of the highs of day. So do you really think this goes and sweeps Monday's sell stops? I don't really think so, not on a Friday. But that would be a reversal move as well, as long as 28.90 holds. As long as 28.90 holds. But then also it's like, what's the bounce potential on a Friday looking like off of a 60-point sell-off? It's interesting. You got the dollar fading and gold fading. Oh shit, the dollar looks interesting. Like actually interesting. I'm gonna mark this out just so I know. I might come back next week and trade this shit. See you next week. See you next week, dollar. Probably trade that next week. You wouldn't lie. Gold's the most interesting thing we see in today. What y'all think? Gold on a Friday, huh? How does gold usually trade on a Friday for y'all? It's not so bad. Not so bad. Keep an eye on that. Should break 29 in a second. Double bottom. Oh shit. Double bottom, huh? I don't typically trade those, but I mean, volume's starting to dry up here. I would imagine it just goes ahead and sweeps this intraday low. Not a lot of urgency on the bid to pull this back off these lows, so I would wait and see that break. Gold can get tricky though, man. Like shit, if 29 breaks, like this really can have a really big red day and pull through. Was that Monday? Was the 12th Monday? No, the 12th must have been Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. Give that 10 minutes. I bet it breaks that 2,900 area. I remember being so bullish on gold like months ago, and it just wouldn't do anything. What you need from it. Oh yeah, that fucker's gonna break, man. There's no volume down there. $60-point sell-off off the highs on gold. Now we're looking at it. Contest the intraday lows. Once again, volume starting to dry up. This is bid suppression. After you see bid suppression, you usually see your intraday low break. Just no volume, no urgency to pull the bid up and off of these intraday lows. So we wait for this to break and see what the selling looks like beyond that point. I still think gold breaks 2,900 by today. I prefer it break 2,900 so it can start to look more enticing. Right now it just looks dead. Oh no, gold will recover. It's just for me, it's a matter of what it's going to do today, you know? What is gold going to do today? I better not. I better not. Jesus, bro. Let me tell you something. Trading crude oil will ruin your life. Stay away from it. Stay the hell away from it. Crude oil sweeps fucking retail stops like no other. Amen Q, if you just leg down a little bit, buddy, I'll entertain it, dog. I'll entertain it. Just come on. Just the way I see this, dude, on a Friday, finally pulling out of his wedge is going to be like such sideways, brief high day breaks and just like close, not strong, but like at high day. And it's just not going to be a crazy day. Gold, on the other hand, gold gave you the entry, huh? We'll keep an eye on it. I don't see it yet. I do like how it's kind of coming down now. It's something to trade off of. Shit, I mean, watching gold's better than NQ right now. I have NQ put up on my phone. If it fades, I'll pull it back up. We'll watch gold though. Chat, y'all know what's gonna happen to gold, right? Weak buying. One of these candles are gonna open up on the 5-minute and sweep all of the intraday stops right here. Love y'all. But that's what's gonna happen. I hope I'm wrong though. Y'all want to know a sleeper? Y'all want to know a sleeper futures ticker? Y'all want to know a sleeper futures ticker? MHG. That is copper future. So when gold's making a big move, copper's typically making a big move as well. Copper's cheap to trade. Copper swung down 200 points. That's something y'all might look into. That's something y'all might look into. Sleeper ticker symbol. Total sleeper. Total sleeper. Total sleeper ticker symbol. Copper. I told y'all, guys. Fuck. I told y'all this. Didn't I tell y'all this? Truth is, man, when gold trends, it fucking trends and doesn't pull back. But once it has like these bearish day, like intraday bear, just truly bearish days, it just fucking bleeds. And it doesn't. It's not a real big intraday reversal commodity. It's just not. Gold just doesn't have the way it trades. It just doesn't usually have intraday reversals. From my experience trading it, I've tried to catch these moves before, and you still might catch one today, but it just doesn't love intraday reversals. It just does not love intraday reversals. It would rather open up Sunday morning and fucking trend into futures open, to be honest. It doesn't like to give New York session a lot of reversals. From my experience, gold doesn't like to give New York session a lot of reversals. Copper, not so bad. Dude, fucking Nq. Hello there, the angel from my nightmare. All right, we're going to look for the intraday low break on gold. All right, still looking at gold. Once again, we pointed out that bid suppression. A lot of weight on the ask. Just not a lot of urgency to pull this off of the lows. We know there's intraday sell stops here. Once again, the way that gold trades, and I just said this a second ago, gold just isn't a huge lover of intraday reversals during New York session. This would much rather open up on Sunday evening into the futures and kind of trend up again rather than give you the satisfaction of an intraday reversal here in the New York session. Just from my experience trading gold as a commodity, just doesn't love intraday reversals. So here's the low day break. I kind of did want to see it's Friday, lower volume day. I don't really think we sweep the sell stops of Wednesdays. I don't really think we sweep the sell stops on a lower volume day like Friday of Wednesdays. Shit. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking a fiend. Like I said, as this breaks low day, what I'm looking for, I don't really think on a lower volume Friday that this sweeps the sell stops of Wednesday's lows, 28.87. So somewhere in between there, if we can start to find selling exhaustion, we'll look for a couple points on gold as a reversal, just because it's the most interesting setup we have today. MNQ's flat, bullish but flat, so there's just not a lot of great entries there. So I kind of want to see this crack through 2900, immediately find selling exhaustion and reclaim, and then pull back into 2910s, form an order block to kind of reverse off of. So we'll see what happens. Got stopped out. Yeah, gold just doesn't love these intraday reversals like that. Gold's stubborn as hell. Like when it has these bearish days, it just doesn't love to give intraday reversals too much. You can scalp a couple points off of it, but it just doesn't love to give intraday reversals. Despite how damn strong gold is on the daily, just an absolute beast. As soon as it has a red day, it's almost set in its ways. Like it just does not love to reverse in New York session. Probably have better luck trying to scalp a reversal Sunday evening in futures, but we'll try to take a couple points here. 2903 is holding. Now we're seeing a little bit of selling exhaustion, pulling back into this low wick. See if we can form a bullish order block here for a reversal move. This might gotta stay stout. Let me go to the 15-minute here. Yeah. I do like the intraday fade that we have. Like there is I do like the intraday fade that we're seeing here. There is obviously some opportunity to scalp a reversal here. But having said that, I'm going to be super greedy, super stingy with the entry here for a long, just because I just know how gold trades. It doesn't love to give these intraday reversals, or when it does, they're not massive, right? I don't expect this to have some crazy retracement back up to the gap up here at 2930, but at the very least, we can try to scalp some points off of gold with a tight stop. And we always have these tight stops when we take reversal trades. Swept the low, found selling exhaustion. I took an entry there. I'm going to have a tight stop below the low wick at 2902. And I'm not going to fall in love with this trade. Like we said, I know how gold likes to trade. The reversals on gold aren't as quality as you're going to get on NQES. Commodities don't love to reverse as nicely intraday. So, having said that, we'll see what it gives us here. 2910 reclaiming, pulling back into the accumulation window, which we know is where we generated liquidity. So as you move back through these windows, I expect it to move rapidly and aggressively through. Nice tweezer setup here, pulling back through 2910. Would like to see this engulf the entire accumulation window down here. Would like to see it engulf the entire accumulation window here. If it does, I'm going to be, I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to keep that stop tight as hell. I'm going to keep it on my high knee. So if this pulls through 29.10, I'm putting a stop on my ass tight on my hiney because I'm just not looking to take a red day today. It's Friday, low volume. Probably shouldn't be trading anyways. But yeah, I'm going to look to have a very, very tight stop. If I lose, I lose. But this is really the only setup today, and it's not even really a good setup. But here we are. And this is how the market likes to trade, right? You had the intraday sell stops, about an hour of accumulation, just bid suppression is what we called it, because you didn't see any buying urgency off of intraday lows, right? So wasn't super confident in a double bottom, but look, quickly swept the intraday lows just by a few points, and now immediately reversing back into the accumulation window. So it looks good here. Just one micro gold contract, maybe make $100 on it. It's Friday, low volume, not looking to be a hero. New York is always so choppy. Here we go, 29.10 breaking out now. Look for this to squeeze through 29.10 with volume. Look for this to squeeze through 29.10 with volume. Beautiful candle that we entered on. Beautiful candle that we entered on. Okay, so we know it was a sell stop sweep, immediate reversal. Now you're having bullish order flow. TP1 is going to be... Shit. So we know that it was... What did I just say? Fucking having a brain fart here. TP1 is going to be the next internal high at 29.18s. Because we know that when we have a sell stop sweep, we're going to chase the next available liquidity, which is up there at 29.18. And we also could run into some resistance there. So TP is going to be 29.18. And that's kind of going to be determined on how I read price action as we move back off of these intraday lows. Right now it looks good. Opinion on Workhorse. I don't really trade stocks, but isn't that... Last time I checked, wasn't that like a $3 stock? Isn't that a penny stock? Beautiful engulfing candle here on the 5-minute. Scalp reversal. Lovely candle. Lovely candle. So after you have, let me point this out real quick and then I'll stop yapping. After you have your pivot candle, right? The candle that follows the sell stop sweep and the series of candles that follow the sell stop sweep should have a lot of volume behind it, engulf the move down, and just continue up with strength, right? This is where you want to see that bullish order flow come in and continuation up and through to the next target of liquidity, the internal highs at 29.18. So that's what we're looking for, and that's the trade. She doesn't know what she's missing. What pair is this? This is not Forex. This is commodities. This is futures commodities. This is gold. Also, guys, sleeper ticker right here. MHG, which is micro copper, or just HG, that's copper. Trades really, really similar to MHG copper. Trades really, really similar to gold. You're not getting as nice of a reversal, but just something to keep an eye on. It's actually cheaper. I think you need like $400 or $500 in margin to trade copper. So if you want to get into commodities futures trading, a little bit lower margin requirements, you have copper there. I think it's half the price to trade is gold. Okay, so we're in one micro contract of gold, just watching this reversal play. What's good, Krypton? I would love if gold could just explode back through 2920 and just really have no hesitation through that move. Gold, 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 gold. Hey, appreciate the gifts, Mills. Long again. There you go, buddy. Careful though. I'm still like I said, I'm not in love with the trade. I know gold likes to gold really all go trades. Like when it trends hard, but when you're looking for reversal scalps, it's just not as nice as NQ is when it comes to reversals, intraday reversals. It truly is an algo trader. Like this will trend hard in either direction. You know what I mean? So not in love with it. I do love the way it's moving, but it's not as easy to trade price action on gold as it is futures indices like NQES. Just not as easy to trade price action, which I like to trade price action on the forefront when I am looking for reversal trades. So I'm still price action trading this, but I just know gold is really more algo driven a little bit than the indices. You're looking to 2920. It probably, if it does pull up that high, shit, we'll see. I fucking hate reversal trading. I would feel 100 times more comfortable reversal trading this if the ticker symbol up there in the top left said NQ. I would feel 100 times more comfortable right now if that ticker symbol in the top left said NQ and not GC. I want to move that stop up at some point. I don't want to take a red day today. But you known it the whole time. I'm going to keep that stop tight on my hiney right here. I'm just not looking to take a red day on a lower volume day like Friday. Probably shouldn't be in a trade. So just to kind of exacerbate that discipline, I'm going to keep a tight, tight stop on my hiney. Don't do it to me, you bastard. You bastard. The fuck? Okay. 1 to 5? You cannot complain with no 1 to 5 trade right there, man. 1 to 5. Come on, baby. Always look for the big swings. Always look for like 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s. You never see me. I never take a 1 to 1. You see me take a 1 to 1, cut my fingers off. Appreciate the likes, y'all. I'm serious, dude. If you see me take a 1 to 1 trade ever in my life, take a pair of needle nose pliers and pull individually each of my toenails off each of my toes. Never gonna take a 1 to 1. You take a 1 to 1, you deserve to get liquidated. A little bit longer. Beautiful move up. This NQ, this gold, brother. NQ's got nothing today. NQ's got nothing today. Limited upside. I can't find a damn place to put my stops on NQ. There's nothing today. Nothing today. Oh. Let the market cook, bro. If I lose it, I lose it. I'm okay with taking this 1 to 5. A little skeptical about the TP here. Because, I mean, if you do curl back up to 29.20... I mean, we need a sentiment shift at that point. We need to pull back through the gap. We would need to pull back through the gap. I think we'll let it cook. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. All good. Yeah, we'll let it cook, man. I learned yesterday, I need to just trust the trade. You know what I mean? I had the stops a little too tight. Although if this does retrace back down to my entry, it's just not going to be as attractive at that point. Which could happen. Friday, lower volume. I mean, we're asking for a lot here. We're asking for a whole reversal. You know what I mean? On a Friday, on a commodity that doesn't love giving reversals in New York session. So we're asking a lot here, but also it's a trade we took. So trust the trade we took, right? Trust it. Ooh, I gotta go to the restroom right quick, y'all. BRB. My mind. Trust the trade, trust the trade, and trust the trade, trust the trade, trust the trade, trust the trade. Gotta trust that trade. Then I did it for life. Trust that trade. Trust that trade. Trust that trade. Look at him in Q, dog. Ugh. Gross. Think the market makers understand that this is the only decent setup, so they're just going to sweep all longs? Like, they have no choice but to trade this long here. That's the only setup we're giving them today. We're just going to sweep the fucking sell stops and keep bleeding. That probably is going to be what happens, honestly. I mean, this is, like, legit. No setups on MNQ. Market makers know retail is only looking at gold today because it's the only half decent setup. Still not a great setup. They know we're fiends. They know we're going to trade something. So they said, look, we're going to kill all the volume on NQ, all the volume on ES. They're going to have to go trade gold futures. And the only setup that they're going to think about taking is long reversals. And we're just going to keep sweeping their sell stops and pocket the change. What y'all think about that theory? Hey, get down off that counter. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it, when you really think about it? The only setup we're going to give retail on Friday is a reversal on a really, really, really overextended, overbought gold. And then we're just going to keep sweeping their fucking sell stops all day. I mean, it is the only setup, right, y'all? Like, this is the only setup. Okay. There is a gap. Okay, I think you're talking about the gap. I feel like this is going to flush on us, just because of that theory. I know I was joking when I said it, but honest to God, if this is the only setup today and they know retail's looking to just try to take reversal longs, and they know there's nothing else to trade because there's no volume behind it, we're probably going to get swept, in all honesty. But it's okay. I still like the 1 to 5 trade setup. You know, it was a good setup. It still might work out. Let me stop being damn paranoid here. Anyways, MNQ. Yeah, there's a gap in here that we formed yesterday into the close. You like talking about yesterday's highs? I know that theory sounds nuts, but I swear to God, that's what's about to happen. It's the only setup today. So it's the only setup. We're just going to sweep sell stops all day. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical about shorting NQ unless we actually enter a bear market. I just don't. First of all, I'm not as good shorting markets as I am taking markets long. So I just don't short as much. Yeah, this is gold. I'm only good at shorts. Yeah, for me, it's the other way around. I can't read that shit. I cannot read shorts, to be honest. I mean, if it's obvious, right? Yeah, but unless indices actually shift bearish, I don't really take them short, chat. Like I can see a potential short setup, but I won't take the trade. I'll just wait. This is so bland, isn't it? The only setup we have to trade today. Long reversals on gold. Legit only thing people are trading today. I mean, that's a fact, right? There's nothing else to trade. I feel like they're just going to sweep all long entries. Which I can't be too upset with. It is Friday. I didn't expect to get a trade today. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, dog. I'm not gonna take a red trade on I'm not gonna take a red trade on an algo driven sell stop sweep like this. So, stops break even. Just not getting the move. I legit think market makers understand this is the only setup that retail is trading here. Long reversals on gold, so they're just going to sweep all long entries. Probably get stopped out here. No winners today. It was a good setup, though. We'll see. It was a good setup. I just don't see it. I just don't see it like that. I just don't see it happening anymore. I just don't see it happening anymore. Get off the couch. Ooh, M&Q's finally bleeding, or is that ES? Is M&Q fading here? Just not gonna, yeah. Just so obvious. This is the only setup today, so they're gonna sweep everything. Because that's just not how that trades. Like I said, I didn't want to fall in love with gold. I know gold reversals are a pain in the ass, especially considering this is the only setup for retail traders today. I'm about to get swept out of that one so quick. They completely suppressed movement on the indice futures so that we have to trade gold today, and they're just going to sweep all long entries for the reversal. Makes sense. Makes sense. Willow, come here. M&Q's bleeding a little bit. Hi, girl. Good news is we take the entries in such a good spot that we can allow this thing to bullshit a bit. I still don't think... I don't know. I don't think this fucking reverses back up to 29.20. You know what I mean? ESSR? What is that? Well, look, we have to stop at break even. I still don't think this moves. I don't want to say that because then I'm going to sound like a fucking degenerate. I mean, I pretty much what I'm trying to say is I can add a long here, even though I think this probably just sweeps and still get out of the trade break even. What do y'all think, chat? Do we do that? I still think it sweeps me out of this trade, but I could add. Look at that candle. Disgusting. All right, I added another long entry. Stop, still break even. Every trade's a risk. That's facts. That's facts. Okay, so I lose this trade. Call it $15. Call it a Big Mac meal if I lose this trade, okay? Call it a Big Mac meal if I lose this trade. Called a Hamsburger combo if I lose this trade. We could swing this. We could swing this. Still think we get swept right here. This song blows, doesn't it? What are we looking at? A very stale reversal move on gold that I think probably doesn't play out because all of retail is looking at the same trade here. And I think they just continue to bleed this and sweep the sell stops here like they're doing now. That's kind of how that's the concept behind the thinking here. You have NQ with very, very low volume. This is the only trade that retail is really looking at. Gold likes to really, really trade behind the all go strong, so this probably just continues to bleed down. It was a decent setup for a reversal, and I was okay with it. Very, very tight stop, so we'll see what happens. Then why take the trade? Wait, say that. Explain yourself. I knew it wouldn't take long for people to come in here talking crazy, bro. Why are you expecting it to hit your stop loss? I'm not expecting it to hit my stop loss. Just as I'm watching this trade, I would have liked to see a cleaner reversal back up to the internal highs, and it's just not been playing out, so just yapping a bit. I mean, it is Friday, lower volume, and now, no, I'm starting to look at it more like NQ's really got no volume on it. This is the only trade retail traders are looking at. So it kind of just makes sense to me. Algo is going to continue sweeping the long entries and just keep moving this down the more and more I look at it. Like if I would have seen, I took the entry here, trying to add into this, just on a Friday like today. Just no strength behind it. All the retailers looking at the trade. Well, look, guys. I mean, I took the trade. You know, I'm kind of breaking it down as I see it. Yeah, that's kind of the concept behind it. But look, I'm risking. It's a really, really, really tight RR, so I'm okay with being in the trade. I still think that most likely that's how this is gonna play out. I've fucking got a really, really tight stop though. I'm okay with staying in it and seeing. I'm risking 15 for like 100 here. Yeah, I mean, look, if this is a strong reversal like I think it is, the intraday sell stop sweep, you had this engulfing candle moves back up into the accumulation window. This should continue with strength if it is a truly strong reversal, which is what I'm looking to trade. Truly strong reversals. But as it's kind of bleeding back down, losing volume, it's not looking as good now. It didn't look like that when I took the trade. I joined in on all this volume. It looked great. Hit this bearish order block here. It just kind of now, yeah, it just doesn't look as good now as it did 15 minutes ago. So, you know, that's what it is. It is what it is. Why I put stop so high? Because when we trade strong reverse, I think I just explained this. When we trade, maybe I didn't finish the point. When we trade really strong reversals, this is how I like to trade. When you trade really strong reversals on like intraday liquidity sweeps or inverse gaps, any move like that, you typically get, and it kind of happened here, but now you're having the bleeding, so it didn't really play out the way I wanted it to. You get a lot of volume in price displacement away from your entry really, really quick. So I like to move the stops up as soon as possible. And like I said, if this wasn't Friday and we had more volume here, this probably pulls into internal highs a lot more aggressively and doesn't kind of chop like this. So I like to have the stops tight like that. You know what I mean? I like to have the stops tight like that. But yeah, this is just losing all volume here. Looks disgusting now. Looked a lot better before we saw these series of down candles. Yeah, it is what it is. Tight, tight stop. I kind of acknowledge that gold doesn't love to reverse in New York session. Intraday reversals aren't really as common on gold as they are on the indices, so I understood that coming into it. That's why I've got such a damn tight stop. Volume's drying up here. All volume is drying up here. How do you get those sell limits? If you hover over, you drag the stop loss. You hover over the order, drag the stop loss. There's another way to do it, but I'm not sure how. Bro's longing our shorts. You're a genius. You're a genius. You shorted this market? Look at you shorting this on the daily. Shorting has been working for 3 months. Not on gold, buddy. What? This is GC, Alex. This is gold. Caught the same trade. Yeah, it was looking more promising about 30 minutes ago, wasn't it? More bid suppression down here at 2907. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. If we don't start to see some volume back through 2910, I don't want to close it prematurely, but this is just looking fucking disgusting. I thought I'd give it a shot. I knew on Friday, lower volume, it's probably not going to have as strong of a reversal, but I didn't expect the 50% retracement off that bearish order block at 2913. That'd be a hell of a move if it did pull up to 2920. I might be a little too hopeful with that. I mean, if this volume stayed in the trade and we didn't get this 20-minute down series of candles, it probably could have. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yuck. Good looking out, actually. Uh-oh, hold on. Move sideways like that, it's time to get out every time. Yeah, you might be right. I mean, I do have I have a $15 stop on this. You're right, though. It's not looking good. Restroom break, chat. Restroom break. More bid suppression. Volume drying up some more. This looks gross, man. Brace for impact. We finna get swept. $25 loss. Get me the hell out of there. I don't even want to be in that shit anymore. That one was disgusting. Oh my god, I'm so red. Still in it? Shit, bro. I mean, honestly, if it didn't reverse there, I wasn't... I mean, it didn't look like... Right, if you're not reversing back to highs there, just more sideways moving, I'm not looking to be in that anyways. I was looking for that reversal back up to 2920s, didn't get it. Couldn't pull back through the gap, that was the issue. Bearish order block formed there. As soon as I saw that, probably should have gotten out there. I mean, I could be way more lenient with the stops, but at the end of the day, man, like these aggressive sell stop sweeps and reversal, these pivot moves, like when price action is cleaner, and I guess I should have known that on Friday, it's not going to be as clean, but when price action is cleaner, like you can pull those stops fucking tight and have a lot of upside potential on these trades. But like, right, if this is a true reversal, and that's what I was looking for when I took the trades, a true reversal. This at this point, it doesn't look like that, but it wouldn't have had this bleeding back down, and we would have had like a 1 to 7 on it. This week hasn't been great for that. Like that happened to me yesterday too. We took this trade. We need some improvement in that area for sure, because I took this tweezer set up here, and I had the stops like break even again, got wicked out, and then it runs to high day on NQ. Might be the same case for me on gold, but I like to have like really tight stops. Just how I like to trade it. And when price action is cleaner, like on reversal moves specifically, just you typically don't get wicked out like that. But I mean, at that point, not being able to pull through this order block here doesn't even look good. It's getting later in the day as well. Truth is, there's nothing to fucking trade today, to be completely honest. There's nothing to trade today. If MNQ has some crazy sell-off, you can maybe look to take it long, but it's like just not a good day. Didn't expect to really trade today. I was okay with the gold trade. I was okay with the setup. It's not even really a bad setup. Just didn't reverse how I wanted it to. Down. I think it sweeps intraday lows again. Imagine. That's what I'm saying. Like gold just trades fucking behind the algo so obviously. Like Breaks intraday lows, tries to reverse, breaks intraday lows, try to, like, it just doesn't move like in Q as far as reversal trades go. So that's why I didn't expect much from it. I probably should have just shed the fucking 5 points off that bitch. Called it a $70 day. NQ shorts on a Friday? Nah. I think NQ pretty much holds its levels. If anything, closes near high a day. Tight trading window today on NQ. I mean, if you're talking about a swing, like maybe it sells Monday. You're probably not going to get a sell on Friday. NQ took out recent lows on the 5-minute. I'll entice you for a second. I'm looking at gold is going to break intraday lows again. Just going to bleed all day. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of chop. A lot of chop. So many wicks. Yeah, I mean, what's your stop? It's the only reason I like gold today. Like, if you can't put your, I don't like, I didn't have anywhere to put a stop there. Gold's gonna break again. Gold's gonna break again. Brace for impact. Fucking gold. Algo bastard. Like, just straight algo trading. No reversal. Just fucking bleeding. It's because it's the only setup today. It's genuinely the only setup retail's looking at. Is reversals off of this 70-point sell-off. So they just continue to sweep the entries. I kind of want to see what it'll do here. You said earlier we'll just keep breaking the lows. I do believe that it probably will. That seems like the move today. That doesn't mean I won't take... Like, that probably is what happens. But also, you are getting retracements. Each time it breaks intraday lows, you're getting, like... I'm going to say 7-point. Y'all are going to scold me, but a 7-point retracement on a 70-point sell down is 10% of that move back up. I know that looks like you're scrunching for pennies, but it is the only setup today. I'm not going to take a sell on it just because there's, at this point, not a lot of entries. We've already sold down 70 points. But it does like to algo trade, like purely... Like, if it does trend bearish one day, it just fucking goes. Okay, so it swept intraday lows again. Hey guys, we're also live on YouTube and I would say Twitch, but we're live on YouTube. I mean, at this point, it might break 2,900. NQ Long's looking for 22,150. NQ needs to do something. If I was going to take a trade, I'd want a really, really tight stop on it, and I just don't feel like I'm going to get it because there's so many wicks. I'm watching gold. Watch gold break 2,900 here. Wait, this song's a fucking vibe. Gold gonna crack 2,900. Just trading pure algo trading right here. Bearish sentiment today, and it's just sweeping every long entry and sweeping every intraday sell stop. It's having decent retracements, but just bleeding hard. Hard. I didn't think on a Friday today you could go ahead and sweep Wednesday's lows, but shit, you might. This fucker's weak. 2,900 breaks. You might get a big dump here. That key level 2,900 probably just took out a lot of sell stops. We'll see if volume picks up and this flushes hard here. Probably will. I would imagine on that 2,900 break you'd get increased selling pressure. We'll see. This fucker's crazy today, this guy. It's the only setup today, that's why. When you have a potential reversal on... Right, the only setup is commodities, like gold right now. Metals, metal reversals is the only setup today. And I think they know, market makers know this is the only setup today. So they're just sweeping the hell out of us. 2,900 breaks, volume starting to pick up. That's why I had the tight stop, because I knew if it were if it's gonna be a strong reversal, it's immediately sweeping the intraday sells, buying pressure, bullish order flow. This pulls back up into the 2920s, right? The next internal high. It failed to do that. Fucking retraced 50% of the move. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. So get me out of the trade. I'm gonna throw up. You know what I mean? Throw up. I need the trade to be clean and fucking smooth. Once it starts to, you know what I mean? Hits this bearish order block here, bid suppression, the volume starts to dry up. Fucking get me out of there. I'm looking to take the clean reversals. Get me out of there. Never wanted to be in that shit anyways. Once we hit that, I probably should have just taken it off, but I still liked the setup if it truly was going to reverse. Once he came down here, I'm like, I'm moving my tight on my fucking high knee, and I'm out of that. Because if it comes back down off of that, especially when they know retail's only looking to trade this long. Yeah. All right, trying to reclaim 29s. We're like 10 points off of Wednesday's low a day. Are you looking to buy? I'm watching it. I'm watching it. It just cracked a really key demand level at 2,900. So if you see a bearish order block form above head at 2,900 and this can't get buying back through that level, it's not gonna look good. It can go take out Wednesday's lows as well. Could find buying there too, though. I mean, I still think this is like the only thing retail's looking at today, so I don't think they're gonna let this reverse strong. I don't know if I'm overthinking that, though. That seems like the concept, though. That seems like the concept today. Like, nobody's trading NQ. They're all looking at gold. It seems like it just keeps sweeping longs and fading all day. Chances up in the top. I didn't sell gold. I didn't see the sell coming. It came off an equal high resistance at like 29,100. I didn't see sells coming, and I wasn't in any hurry to sell gold. Gold's been on a bender. I'm watching it come down though. We'll just see. Everyone except you is trading NQ. I don't think a lot of people are trading NQ. I mean, it's just no volume there. You think you're cooler than me? Loss says done for the day, stopped out. I know we could keep trying to chase this long scalps here, but I really feel like that's how it's gonna trade today. Just keep taking out retail. Gonna call it a day soon. Yep. I mean, we'll see what volume comes out of this one. But I think the mentality should probably overweigh any trades I want to take right here. I'm thinking that truly that's what's happening today. It's the only decent setup here. The only movement, really. It's not even really a great setup. It's the only movement in this market. So naturally, retail is going to gravitate towards what's moving. Just kind of seems like it keeps sweeping these intraday lows and bleeds all day. You'd have to have some brass balls to take this short for sure. Once I get it, I want to see how this candle closes. See if we can attack the lows we just put in at 28.97. Time frame on the 5-minute. 5-minute on gold. In a bed full of sorrow. All right, I want to see this candle close kind of weak and keep pushing lower here. NQ moving, check NQ. Now better not be capping, bro. If this is still range bound, I'm gonna snap. Chat, it's still range bound. It's an okay move. I still think it's gonna be suppressed within its range though. I'll be good. Gold sweeping low, Trump spoke. We'll see. If it doesn't sweep the highs, it's still... let gold break the lows here. Fucking cold in here, man. Bow, bow, now, 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 now. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know. Hey, Chad, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. What's about to happen is we're gonna sweep intraday lows, immediately find settling exhaustion, bullish order flow back through 2900s. I'm taking an entry, recouping my losses, and collecting the fucking bag and getting out of here. Understood? Understand? Who just said spy calls at noon on a Friday with low volume? Jesus Christ. Take a P break, come back, and this is going to break intraday lows. Okay, now we have something here. More or less, that's what you're looking for. Yep. If that pushes a high day, we might get an intraday low break on gold. They kind of been inversing each other today a little bit. More or less. Could be an excuse to break low. I wouldn't mind if it did. Nice move, okay. Did you wash your hands? I did not. I did not. I did not. I absolutely did not. Yo, what's good, Justin? How you doing, G? What's good, Layu? The MNQ, this MNQ high day push should crack intraday lows on gold. That's the thought, at least. Here we go. Well, gold touch Wednesday's lows. That's the question. We're like 15 points off. If it breaks these intraday lows, I want to see what the volume looks like because, yeah, we most definitely could pull there. Yeah, this house music's got me. Let me change this song. Here we go. Just been trading NQ. Yeah, that's what I mainly trade too. How long you been trading for? Seven years? Seven? Yeah. To fantasize. What's some advice for beginners? Learn a strategy, trade good setups. Don't just fucking take a trade because you want to take a trade. You know what I mean? Take good setups. If that means there's one good setup a week, then that's what you have to do. You know what I mean? Like, I've taken 3 trades this week. 3 trades this week, and it's Friday. You know? It's true. Yeah, you have to take good setups. Like, NQ, no setups today. No setups today on NQ. 20 trades daily, bro. That did used to be me, Loki. 20 trades a fucking day. Come on, baby. 20 fucking trades a day. Low key. Come on, Gold, man. Come the fuck on now, brother. Even though I wanted to take a reversal of intraday lows, there's no volume here. There's no volume here. Bro, don't take 20 trades a fucking day. Okay, y'all want to know something? Dude, one time I took 50 fucking trades in a day. One time. Long time ago. This old and empty house. This motherfucker got the callouts in the TikTok chat. Jesus. Hey, y'all, we live on YouTube as well, man. That's going to be the primary, to be honest. Same name. Go check. I think it was at 110, right? No, I don't think so. 150. $110. We might not get a fucking trade in today. I'm not gonna rush it. There's nothing today. You know, nothing today. Nothing. Time when we were young and full of life and full of love. Gold is so dry. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. It's fucking nothing. No follow through on the reversals. Nothing. I've said it a couple times today. Like, when gold has bearish sentiment on the day or bullish, like when it trends intraday, it just fucking trends. It's not much for reversals, especially New York session. It just doesn't love to reverse for us. When it gets behind that algo, it just trends. But I mean, I like this. Even with that being said, I still like this potential better than NQ. There's nothing though. There's nothing. I have to get off in an hour. I don't think we're gonna get anything. Um, like if I took a long here, that's chasing. I don't want to chase. If I took an entry here, that's where you wanted it, but that's just chop. Just nothing. There's just nothing. If you got in like early morning and just held for the continuation, because this is probably just coiling and closing at high day, to be honest. I didn't get on the charts that early though. Today was one of those days you just fucking take NQ at like 10 a.m. and hold it into close. You still think gold's bullish? Yeah, on the daily it is. As far as today, I don't know if we'll get a trade on it. It is having a pullback though. Why do you think it's so dry? It's Friday. It's Friday, you know? Never go into Friday expecting crazy movement, crazy swings. Gold goes back up Tuesday. It's probably a good time for him. I'm interested really interested to see if this does sweep intraday lows here at 28.97. That's what I would like to see here. I'm not seeing bullish order flow. Still have bid suppression. Not getting reversal moves, so I would like to see this crack through intraday lows. See what we can get. We might not get it though. I have to get off in an hour, like less than an hour, like 40 minutes. La, 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 la. This is beginning to feel. Yeah, I looked at dollar earlier. Let me get back to gold real quick. There's a huge gap in here that I wouldn't mind it filling. I would like to see it break 106. I thought maybe that could set up next week, to be completely honest with you. That's what I said earlier. I said maybe next week we can see something there for a reversal long trade. Might have more clarity on the tariffs next week also. So yeah, I was just waiting on that. Hey, Daywar, appreciate follow, man. I wouldn't actually mind a high day break on NQ because I feel like that would push gold through the lows. What's up, Top? How you doing, brother? Love is better. Y'all know where the song came from? It's from Breaking Bad. Kind of goated song. I'm gonna restart it, to be honest with you. I feel like I can trade the fuck out of this market with that song on. Patience, chat, patience. Yeah, and all that creed. Patience, 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 patience. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill out, chill out. Everybody chill out. Something to happen. Something to happen. I hope BMQ prints for y'all, man. I'm not gonna take a trade on it. That looks good. There's just no entry here. I'd be chasing the fuck out of it. High day break on NQ looks good. I'm more interested to see if that cracks the intraday lows on gold, to be honest. I want to see if we can form an intraday bullish order block here at 2900s. Would absolutely love to see a bullish order block form here at 2900. Bullish order block form here. Need to see selling exhaustion coming down below. Need to see selling exhaustion down below 2900. A reclaim and a break back through internal lows at 2905. That would be the trade I'd be interested in today. All right, come down, sweep intraday sell stops, pull back through, reclaim 2900, validate this bullish order block, pull back through the gap on the 5-minute, and start to reclaim the 2910s. Need to see bullish order flow, though, so I'm kind of just waiting sidelines. If there's any trade today, that's the one for me. So high. Yeah, I'm looking at gold. Guys, I see NQ, but I mean, I'm not going to take a breakout trade on NQ. I'm more of a reversal scalp trader, so there's nothing there for me. I hope that prints for y'all, though. It does. I mean, most likely, yeah, that continues pulling through high day there. It's accumulating nicely right at the order block. That looks good. I'm gonna have to restart the song again, huh? Loser forever. Let me restart that again. Okay, I need to see selling exhaustion as this comes back down into the low wick. I want to see a volumized reclaim of 2900. I took 2 long entries there. Stop loss below intraday lows at 2896. So quick scalp reversal look. Quick scalp reversal trade here on gold. Want to see it pull back into the accumulation window where we generated that liquidity and move through it aggressively. And I have the stops below the low wick at 2896. So looking for bullish order flow to come in here, validate this bullish order block, pull back through internal highs on the 5-minute, reclaim, and then start to pull back into this fair value gap above 2910. That's the move I'm looking for. Nice hammer candle here, pulling back up. I want to see it pull aggressively into that accumulation window and sweep the highs at 29.05. Hopefully that's not just a fucking nothing burger candle again. So this was the move on gold today. We had a 70-point sell-off. Continued testing these intraday sell stops. So you had a 70... Fuck me, stop moving. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to teach here, fucker. Okay, this was the move here on gold. We had a 70-point sell-off. Continued testing these intraday sell stops and kept sweeping them, right? So intraday sell stops continued getting tested. We swept here. Same thing happened here, swept here, but you kept getting retracements here, right? So bulls kind of are still present, right? So I'm looking for bullish order blocks to form strong here and then pull back into all of this resting liquidity that we have within these accumulation windows above 29.10. How the fuck do you spell? Is it ACC? I have to like lean way over here. Accumulation window, 29.10. That's kind of the move I'm looking for. Pull back into these accumulation windows off of this bullish order block reclaim, and we'll see if that makes its move. I can only be live for like 30 minutes. If there's any trade today, that's the one I'm looking at. Play that song one more time, please. Beautiful. It's so damn difficult to trade gold off at price action reversals just because this trends with the algo so damn hard. It's just not as easy as NQ or ES to like kind of, it's not as easy as NQ or ES to scalp reversals on commodity futures. Gold really trends with the algo hard, so I'm not going to fall in love with this trade, but I am looking for a scalp reversal back into the accumulation window, start reclaiming these sell stops that we swept here and pull above 29.10. La 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 la. Bros were down. This is beginning to feel like a longing and loser forever. Okay, so we have the validation of the bullish order block put in there at 2,900. Now you're seeing volume and displacement off of my entry. Now seeing volume and strong displacement off of the entry. I want to see continuation through the internal highs of 29.05 and strong continuation and bullish order flow into the accumulation window. I'm not going to fall in love with it. Like I said, gold really trends hard with algo. It's been bleeding all day. I'm looking for a quick scalp reversal. I don't want to marry this trade, but I am looking for at least 6-7 points, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but on gold, we've sold off about 70 points today, so 7-8 points, 10 to 12% reversion off of intraday lows. Not a bad scalp trade at all, to be honest with you. Bulk of the selling has happened, and so now looking for this order block to form and strong bullish order flow up and off of intraday lows. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So nice engulfing candle here. Los, we're fucking here. We are here, Los. These market makers are not about to take us out of this fucking one. Come on. These market makers aren't fucking sweeping our sell stops this time. Bastards. Come on, baby. Bastards. Beautiful engulfing candle. I want to see this move through 29.05 aggressively. So once again, trading this, right, the TA was laid out for us on this gold reversion trade, but now that's at the back, and now coming to the forefront is truly price action reversal, right? But I'm also under the understanding that gold really does trend high. I'm under the understanding that gold does trend hard with the algo. So once again, trading the price action here, but we have the understanding this trends hard with algo. So just because we see really nice candles, really nice bullish order blocks form here, this can easily just wick back down and take us out of the trade just as easy. So I'm going to be a little stingy, a little greedy with the entries and exits on this one. Sorry, guys, I like to repeat myself if I fucking stutter because I'm going to probably put this on YouTube. That's why I do that. I don't like to stutter. It's a nice candle there. I mean, that's the best candle we've seen. Actually, I can't say that because this was the same. I took an entry on this earlier, and as much as I do love the way this candle looks, we saw the same type of candle here. It was a nice engulfing off of selling exhaustion wicks, started to pull back through the accumulation window, hit a bearish order block, and faded back down. So just because this candle looks great, not necessarily trusting it. I took one more trade on gold just to kind of see. Just to kind of see. We're going to see this pull back up into at least past 29.05 here. You have a problem with people stuttering? Hold up. I never said that. I just don't like when I stutter. No, I don't have a problem with people stuttering. I just don't like when I stutter. I feel like it affects the way I'm trying to verbalize what I want to say. Confuses people a little bit sometimes. What trade is this? I think I already said, yeah, this is a gold long reversion trade off of gold intraday lows here. This is a gold reversion trade off of intraday lows. Bullish order block formed at 2900, so looking for our bullish order flow to follow up and off of these lows. What is NQ doing, y'all? Just sideways still. Where are you live? I'm on YouTube. Something I'm looking for after we had the validation of the bullish order block, the next candle, the pivot candle, or the series of candles, really either one, you're looking for an increase in volume and strong buying aggression up and off of this level, right? So I want to see an increase in volume, pull back into the gap, and reclaim 2905 as the next internal high. And just continuation, right? That's really what you want to see when you see strong reversals, just continuation. I don't want to see this come back up and hesitate too much here, put in another bearish order block, because we already know sentiment is bearish, right? So we're sticking our ass out there to try to take this reversion trade and looking for sentiment to shift after forming this bullish order block. But we do know as of now, until we break these bearish order blocks, sentiment's still bearish. So, right, just watching this closely, looking at price action. I need to see strong continuation. Don't want to see buyers dry up as we come back up and test this potential resistance below 2905. Just kind of what we're watching in real time. Yucky. What is this song? Good song. What's he trading? Gold. So disgusting, man. MNQ just consolidating below high of day. Not a lot of volume there. Taking two more long entries there as we pull back into the order block. The fuck did that stop? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay.
We need to leave like in the next few minutes.
Next few minutes is crazy, but okay. Hold on.
What is there?
Oh, I got you. Hold on. Let me finish this trade. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to go soon because we have a Valentine's Day excursion. Anyways, what we're looking for as this validates the bullish order block, I want to see a series of wicks left in this accumulation window and candle closures out and above internal highs of 2905. Spend my day. Oh, y'all can't see it? My bad, chat. I can't fit as much. See, but now y'all can't see. Hold on. Y'all pull up to the YouTube, man, on a real one. Nice wick off the bullish order block there. No coffee. Already had the coffee. I had the coffee and an energy drink today. Sorry? One sec. Beautiful wick left on the bullish order block at 2900. Now I need to see this candle engulf out of this window. Super important. Trying to trade this. Once again, it's a price action trade. Most reversal trades for me are price action based. I know that gold likes to trend hard with the algo, so I'm taking what it gives me. But yeah, you want to see a strong reversal off of this level right now. Ugh, yucky ass fucking candle right there, man. Really? Micro gold, micro gold. Just no bullish continuation here. What's NQ doing? NQ making a run for high day. Celebrate, yay. What is this music? Hold on. No, I'm not risking $1. I do like to take like 1 to 5s, 1 to 4s. This is like $100 risk. Needs to hold intraday lows here. Equal bottoms. It's a yucky, yucky price action. One more time. Nope, this long blows too. . swept. Fuck me. All right, that was a $100 risk right there. So 260 on Monday. I think we traded Tuesday 260, break even, break even. $170 this week. Not a great week. Are we going? Okay, give me 1 sec. Let's look it up. All right. Yep, okay, I'm getting off. All right, I think we lost $100 losing day today. Still green on the week. Probably shouldn't have traded today, to be honest with you. I mean, there was opportunities to take reversals here. We saw some signs of selling exhaustion, just can't get it. It probably... I really do think it was the only setup today, so they just kept sweeping log entries. All right, y'all. We'll be back on Monday. You already know that. Still had a green week, so... on a week that we just didn't have great price action, so that's all good. We will see y'all Monday. Make sure y'all tune back into the YouTube live. We'll be on TikTok as well, but YouTube's where it's at. All right, y'all. Take it easy, and we will see y'all on Monday.